evening. Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the Psychic Astrologer. My website is readings by leonardmunson.net. Welcome to Earth Sign Tuesday. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, from December the 25th. I'm sorry, November the 25th to December the 2nd, 2025. Let's talk about your faith. Your solar sun is in the 8th house. The 8th house is Scorpio, the house of abundance, infinity, prosperity, success, strength, intimacy, share resources, death and resurrection, rising from the ashes, transformation and change. Its ruling planet is Mars and Pluto. So there's an ending of some things here about your faith. I'm picking up there's an ending with the sun in Sagittarius of you not taking the risks. Believing in yourself, but you have to take those risks. And this is part of faith too. And the risk is that you need to concentrate. I'm getting the Taurus, sometimes you have blinders on and you're not concentrating on what you need to concentrate on, and you're having some issues with the BS, the chaos, the dramas, the drainers, your energy. So this takes you off your course. So you got to realize that everybody don't want you to make it. So it's up to you to take the responsibility to make it. And that's faith. And they will put obstacles in your path. They will do dirty things to keep you from making it. But your faith, and you got to be practical. You got to take emotions out of it. You got to look at what is the reality and go forth. Now, Mercury is retrograde in Scorpio, so there's some issues about your faith, especially with the emotions that's being revealed, that's been hidden. So you're listening to more of your intuition when you're trying to manifest and try to have faith. You need to get away from that doubt, Taurus. And so your solar sun is in the 8th house, so that it represents the ending of that doubt, that self-sabotage. And that self-sabotage, with Mercury retrograding in Scorpio, when a planet's retrograding, it's moving backwards, reviewing when it was going direct. Correcting anything that's no longer serving your highest truth. So you're correcting things that shook your faith in love, finances, work, possession, beauty, and luxury. And now you're grabbing your energy to take these risks because you feel it's about to happen, because you put all this time in it. You have learned the lesson. You didn't give up. Your victory is close, Taurus, but you got to have faith. So, and it's going to open up new opportunities, expansion, growth, abundance, miracles, wealth, success, and karma. But you got to pick the right one. And that's the right one, is that faith that's driving you towards you need to go. And you got to have divine timing. Because when you found that when you try to rush and push things, it ain't going to work. You got to prepare yourself for it. And that's that faith. You got to do the work for this to come to you. Now we have Saturn and Pisces. You had some secret enemies, and you saw them. They tried to shake your faith. You can't do this. They try to throw you off your journey. Don't let that happen. They had making promises, but you went forth what you were supposed to do. Because you can't depend on other people. You depend on you and the divine source of light, and you wait for divine timing. These are the lessons you need to learn, and with the North Node in Pisces, get all that illusion and fantasy out about faith. You have to create it. You have to trust your intuition. So you're depending on your intuition and your ancestors who's guiding you. Anything to do with share resources, you're going to make sure your resource is there, because people will lack it because of your experience. And this is the faith that's bringing you into being. No more the victim. No more the wounded warrior. No more thinking of that scarcity or those doubts or those negativity that shadows your faith to keep you from moving forward. You're going to think of abundance, having it, visualizing it, manifesting it, and bringing it into being. That's what you got, Taurus.